party. Don't miss him on Thursday nights, 9 p.m. at Avant-Garde off of Westheimer. It's a good thing, host that show. Great show, great comics come out there. Again, for suburban people, it's an adventure to go out there. But the parking is free. And sometimes your cars will get towed off the wrong place. It's not like Sugarland. Okay, let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah!
Good. Any brown people out in the house? Indian people? 1, 2, 3. Lady, your significant other is a white guy? Congratulations! That's the biggest achievement for a brown person. When we go to brown parties, the first thing we see is how many white people do they have as friends. That is how their stature goes up. Besides, if they graduated from Honda to Acuras and Toyotas to Lexuses, the third girl is, oh shit, they had 9 white guys. That's why the biryani had no spice in it. That's okay. We're willing to make that sacrifice. Okay, let's keep this going. The next comic is a very good friend of mine, very funny guy, runs a lot of shows all over town. He was the first person who actually told me that he doesn't understand a word coming out of my mouth, but big respect for the one and only Marlo Ray!
And he's right, all I heard was Marlo Ray. Oh man, this is nice, man. This is dope. Man, he said it before, but I just want to. How's everybody feeling? Yeah, man. One more round of applause for all the comics y'all saw. Oh man, this is lovely, man. It's very intimate. I like this, man. I like this. And he was talking about like, what do you say? Like brown people, if you with a white dude, you moved on up. I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? There's only one race that I believe in. If you, this is the one race that I'm like, okay, you got this, and you good. You know what I mean? And that's attractive people. I don't give a fuck what you is. You good looking? Oh, she got an ass and titty. That's good for you. Nigga, 6 foot, nigga, what's up? I don't. Obviously, I'm insecure. Nah, man, but it's all good. It's all love, man. It's all love, dude. You know what job that makes me not want to love as much? Nah, real talk. It's not the worst job, but the job that makes you look at humanity differently. It's anything that has to do with customer service. Mm-hmm. So I used to work at an Italian bar. No, Olive Garden is what they call it. Yeah, you know Olive Garden, bro. You get the most degenerate people. They come in for unlimited soup and salad. And they just abuse it, bro. With dirty, dingy ass shirts. Man, keep going, nigga. Bring on the salad. Nigga, I start charging you for every goddamn soup you get, bitch. Hate those people, man. And you know, some people consider Olive Garden a very fancy restaurant. And I call those people minorities. That's all I see there working there. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of blacks and Mexicans. And sometimes even white. Trash. But that's all I see there. You know what? That's why I like stand-up though, man. It's just the intimacy of it, bro. And everybody's always having a good time. The thing about comedy, even every comedian knows, like, it builds you up, it builds your character. So I used to be a sensitive person before I did comedy. Matter of fact, I was a way sensitive person until 3 days ago. Nah, man, because I was on this roast battle, right? And I lost. Long story short. And it was a whole plethora of roasts told me, but the one that hurt, the one that stood in my face, you know what this dude said? This dude said I look like a turtle. He didn't just say that, though. He said I look like a turtle that would sell his shell for loose cigarettes. That hurt. I was like, damn, bro. I thought it couldn't get worse. I was like, man, this shit hurt, man. But like some of the audience was like laughing just weird, like, like what you laughing for? Like, bro, you do look like Franklin, nigga. I was like, Franklin? Can't be a Ninja Turtle? You know what I mean? Ninja Turtles are cool. Franklin, the square was cool. Ugh. smoking. Just weed. That's all I'm doing is just weed. Weed and shrooms. That's all I do. Weed and shrooms. Those are the popular joints. You know what I mean? People don't condemn you for smoking weed or doing shrooms. And people are like, yeah, bro, cocaine. I'm like, hold up, man. I can't do coke, man. You know, any drug you do in the bathroom is not a good drug. No, there's no serenity to it. You know what I mean? You imagine, hey, bro, I'm finna go chill on the beach and watch the sunset. Where the hell you? I'm finna do coke while I'm doing it. You want to smoke this joint? He has a friend like that. Like, oh my God, it's Tony. I can't get too high though. When I get too high, I can nitpick every little thing. I was listening to that Stevie Wonder song. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? And I was like, hold up. Ain't this nigga blind? You know what I mean? Last time I checked, beauty's in the eyes of the beholder. That's all I'm saying. You know, I agree, Stevie Wonder has no eyes to behold. So who are you really? Who's lovely, nigga? What are you looking at? I can't believe in that. And Stevie Wonder has climax face. You know what climax face is, bro? Yeah, you know when girl, you know when you getting good head and you're just like, yo. You know what I mean? Never experienced that before. You know, I got the best head. I was twerking from the front, like, yo, girl. Jesus. Oh man, y'all worse than me for laughing at this shit. I like it. I do, man. You know what I'm saying? Oral pleasure is my favorite type of pleasure. Bro, I fell in love with my girl because she gave me the best head I ever got. She was a trooper. She went hard. She threw up. That's commitment. That's a ring on that finger. And you know, there's certain things you'll tolerate during sex that you'll never tolerate sober. You know what I mean? Because when she threw up, I'm like, damn! I picked that pepperoni slice and ate it. Like, was that gross? Oh, I'm sorry. Too much? You're afraid! You know what? There's one thing I can't do sexually, though. It's eating ass. Not about you know, he eat ass like, what? Because I eat it till you start off. I tried though, man. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't because it was like Valentine's Day, right? And my girl was coming. I'm like, I'm gonna do something special. Cause I was broke, nigga, so there's only so much I could do. You know what I mean? I can't take you out or nothing like that. So I'm finna eat your butt. And you know, roses, you know, making it look all romantic and everything like that. And she came into the door, and I was like, baby, today's your day. She was like, really? You got me the gift that I wanted? I'm like, I'm finna eat your butt, girl. It's going down. And I was going in, but I just couldn't commit to it. Couldn't do it, because, you know, I was going in and she farted, nigga. And I was going in like Jaws. Dum, 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 dum. And she's just, but that's my girl. I was not even mad. You know what I mean? You gotta look past those flaws, you know what I'm saying? I was not mad until I woke up the next day. Bitch, you gave me a pink eye. That's all I ain't at. I'm all about pussy, though. I'm all about pussy. Rain, snow, blood or no blood. I go hard. Nah, real talk. Look, ladies, any of y'all came out to the restroom in pee, just a little bit. I'll still eat your pussy. Bro, pee is only 95% water. Yeah, that ain't nothing but Topo Chico. All over that sparkling? What? Y'all are fun. The other people in the back like, just jokes. These are just jokes. Ah, man. All right, bro. I'm the weirdo up here, huh? Everybody look at me like I'm crazy. What the fuck is that? But yo, who smokes weed in here, though? I'm looking at everybody. So, Adderall? Cocaine? What the fuck you got to do? I'm like, no. Nah, look, I just want to let y'all know. This wasn't the best weed I smoked, but the best experience I had smoking weed. And that was with my Uber driver. He had, like, it wasn't the weed, it was just, I never smoked weed with my Uber driver before. And it was dope. The weed was so good, I didn't even reach my destination. Hell no.
He's like, this is your stop.
No, nigga, keep driving. You're gonna stop when the weed stops, okay? Told him I was a comedian and everything like that. He's like, you a comic? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I bet you get so much pussy. Let's not talk about this, bro. Let's keep on driving. But you know, it's just simple weed conversation and stuff like that. But this one, it kind of got weird, all right? Because we got on the subject on losing our virginity. This is God talk. And long story short, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm a late bloomer. I lost my virginity in my early 20s. And he called me out. He was like, you a late bloomer. Like, yeah, I know. That's cool, nigga. I'm mentally stable. Fine. No traumatizing experience or nothing. I'm cool. Then he was just like, you ain't like me, bro. I'm like, you? What you mean like you? He was like, man, I lost my virginity to my babysitter. Well, I was taken aback, but I was like, yo, man, how old were you? I was 7 years old. And he talked about it like it was a compliment, like, yeah, man, that's how I lost my virginity. I'm like, nah, nigga, it was rape, bro. You didn't lose your shit was talking. You lost your innocence that night. I feel bad for you, bro, sucks. And you know what? He kept talking, and he sounded like a guy that really, you could tell it hurt him. You could tell he was trying to get over something. He wasn't really comfortable with that situation. And it made me, like, I wish I could empathize with him. I couldn't, because I didn't experience this shit. But then I put it in perspective, like, man, if I can't empathize with you as a man, I can only imagine what women go through, right? At the same time, you know, who cares? Word? Oh, shit. Oh, light the fuck up. That shit was hilarious. Love women, bro. Y'all are, women, pussy is powerful. You can all agree.
I agree.
Woo! They doing comedy because I'm trying to be famous. No, I'm trying to get all the pussy I can. And then a woman's love is the most nurturing thing in the world. It's so comfortable. And it's open too. You can get two straight women, they can kiss each other and still be straight. But I can't be like, yo, my nigga. Can't do that. You know, my kids, someone gave her life. Don't turn back. You know what, women I have no respect for? OnlyFans women. Don't respect them. They play too safe. There's no danger to it. You know what I mean? That's why I respect strippers. Yeah, because strippers are like Marines. Them bitches in the field. I mean, they're soldiers, they're troopers. Instead of saving Private Ryan, they're saving Ryan's privates. You feel me? Ah, man. All right. Okay. How much time I got left? I got 3 minutes? All right, I got one more story. Yo. Yo, how do you inspire somebody? You know what I mean? What is it in your life that just you look at and you're like, my God, this is my inspiration? I think we all got somebody that inspires us, whether it's a celebrity or a family member. Me personally, one of the biggest inspirations in my life was my cousin. I looked up to this dude. We had like a Fresh Prince relationship. He was Will, I was Carlton. You know what I'm saying? It's not on you, I was that nigga. And then when you get older, you realize like these people you look up to, they got flaws of their own. And some of the philosophies that they have, you apply to yourself. And when you get older, you're like, oh shit, I need to change, nigga, because you fucked up. I ain't trying to be like you. There was one thing he had that I don't look at the same. My cousin, he had like a huge love for white women. And he thought black women were like loud and, you know, the stereotypical stuff. And it wasn't until I fucked my first black girl, I was like, oh, she's so sweet. You know what I'm saying? But it just kind of just, I was thinking to myself, what is it that gives that mentality? Why do people say black women are loud and all that stuff? And you know what? I look back to like, you know, slavery. After the 1870s, that's when black people got free and they got the right to vote. And then 2 decades after that, women's suffrage. I know that. In 1920s, when women got the right to vote. And they didn't clarify what type of women. It's only white women. Black men were still like, what the fuck is our goddamn vote? Nigga, what's going on? And it wasn't until 4 decades after that, in the 1960s, after the civil rights, that's when black women got the right to vote. So fuck yeah, they got an attitude. I would too, nigga, shit. But at the same time, you know, who cares? All right. Appreciate y'all, man. Give it up for you.
Marlo Ray, everybody. Catch him around down in all the comedy clubs, he's headlining all over. Look him up online. You can look me up online too if you feel like. I can also be in your neighborhood HEB. Sunday morning, 3 rounds around the kitchen area, and I'm done with my dinner, lunch. I know some of you guys are getting there too. Okay. Get your wine orders in place, guys, because we are now on time for your headliner. Are you ready for your headliner? Let's make it louder. Let's make it louder. This guy used to write for Saturday Night Live. Sugar Land Song.